And so thank you very much for being on the live. Hey, Kalji, good morning. Josephine, welcome Manuch, welcome Caro. Yes, good. So let's get started. Let's get started. Let's do this together. Good morning and welcome. Good morning and welcome. I hope you have found a notebook and a pen. I hope you have found a notebook and a pen. Yes, I hope. Thanks for the likes. Thanks. Yes, let's do the hearts. Let's do the love. Let's do the hearts. Let's do the love. Yes, let's do the hearts. Let's do the love. Let's do the hearts. Let's do the love. Welcome. Good morning. Hey, Wayne. Thank you, Wayne. Hey, bless you. Thank you. Let's drive the hearts. You know, it makes a difference. Yes. Thank you very much. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the hearts. Hey, good morning. Hey, Vanze. Good morning. How are you? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get started. It's a beautiful Friday morning. Let's do this together. Let's get started. Let me introduce myself. My name is Joyce. I am a digital entrepreneur and I work from home. In the past, I did not know that it was possible to work from home. I didn't know that one could work from home. Now, today I primarily work from home and I'm grateful for the space of work from home. I am an ex-banker. I come from the banking industry, and in Kenya, I worked for two banks. The last bank was the Central Bank of Kenya. I left employment because I wanted to be the boss. The one thing I still miss about employment, mamma mia, hey, the one thing I still miss about being in employment, the salary was punctual on the 25th. And there's just something about bankers, there's just something about people in the banking industry. Anybody who's either an ex-banker, having worked in a bank, there's just that thing, the qualities that we are trained, the etiquette of banking. There's just something in the banking industry. You speak to a banker and they'll tell you, we are groomed, we are nurtured in a particular direction. And let me tell you something, in our days when you started working in the bank, you would be given an advance to go and deck out in professional attire. Yes, so that when you show up at work, you're professionally dressed. And I still miss the punctual salary on the 25th of every month. There's just another charisma around the bank, the people in the banking industry, employees who've ever worked in the banking industry, they have a kind of charisma that is exceptional. So I left the bank and I went to start my own business. As an entrepreneur, I've been an entrepreneur now for over 20 years. I did build a highly successful business, and my business covered most parts of Africa and parts of Europe. So to say the very least, I did run a very successful business. Now that business came to an end and I closed that business. And I found myself in the third space, which is I had no job, I had no business. I was looking for something to do. I found myself in a place I call no man's land. You're between jobs, you don't have a job, you don't have a business, you're looking for something to do. I don't know if you know that space. People call it, I am in between jobs, I'm in between businesses. I call it no man's land. No man's land, if you've ever traveled by road to any of the neighboring countries in East Africa, I'm in Kenya, and in East Africa, if you go towards Uganda, if you go towards Tanzania, there is a place in between Kenya and Tanzania. There is a place there between Namanga. There is a place there called no man's land. So metaphorically speaking, I found myself in a place called no man's land, which means I didn't have a job, I didn't have a business, I was looking for something to do. I was in between. Look, what is it that I can do? I found myself in that space. I found myself looking for something to do. The fourth place is where I am today. I am a digital retiree and I work purely from home. Now, those are four different places. If you're in employment, please type letter E. If you're a business owner, please type letter B. If you're looking for something to do, you don't have a job, you don't have a business, you're looking for something to do. Maybe you're a retiree, you're a pensioner, you realize your retirement is not enough. Please type letter R for retiree. Yeah, so in that order. E, if you're in employment. Thank you, Vinta. Thank you, Vinta. Thank you, Vinta. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you, Vanzi. Thank you, Vanzi. Let me enlarge the font. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Vanzi. Thank you. It's Vintamis. Vintamis. Thank you. Thank you, Vanzi. Thank you, Anon. Thank you, Queen B. A. DJ Queen of Roomba. Lovely B. Wow. Yes. Midu, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for the feedback. Now, I know the four places. I know employment because I've been employed. I know business. Good morning, Queen DJ Queen B. Good morning. How are you? Welcome. So I know the four places. I know employment. I know business. I know being in between jobs, looking for something to do, and I know retirement. No matter where you are in any of these four places this morning. Hello, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. Hey. Thank you. Bless you. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. So, no matter where you are in any of these four places, let's agree. Good morning, Gazama. Good morning, Gazaman. Good morning, Gazaman. Good morning. So, no, good morning. I'm very well. Thank you. Hey, Ecole. Good morning, my friend. Good morning, my friend. How are you, Ecole? Good morning and welcome. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So good to see you this morning. So good to see you this morning. All right. So I know the four places. I've been employed. I've been in business. Good morning, Zach. Good morning, Zach. I've been in employment. I've been in business. I have been in a place of looking for something to do, and I'm now retired. Now, the title for today's message is Social Media is the New Gold. Please write down the title of today's message. The title of today's message is Social Media is the New Gold. Please write down that as the title. Don't forget, today's title is Social Media is the New Gold. Yes, that's the title for today's message. If you're writing down notes, please take notes. The title for today's message is Social Media is the New Gold. So, no matter where you are in these four places, do you agree with me that the economy is different? Do you agree with me that no source of income, one source of income is not enough? Do you realize your income, you're stretching your income? You're pulling towards having your income sustain you. How many of you agree with me that the economy is different? How many of you agree with me that there is inflation, there is the high cost of living? Anybody who agrees with me? Or is it just me who sees that? Anybody who agrees with me? Or is it just me who sees that? Anybody who agrees with me that the high cost of living, inflation? Thank you, Wayne. Thank you, Wayne 7-Eleven. Thank you. Anybody who agrees with me about the high cost of living, inflation? Anybody who agrees with me? Thank you, God's chosen. Thank you. Thank you, God's chosen. Thank you very much. Yes. You realize if you have people, friends, relatives in America. Yes. Thank you, Francine. Thank you, Midu. Thank you very much. Thank you. If you have people in America, and I'm talking because I've traveled all over the world. I've been to each and every continent in the world. If you speak to people in America, they'll tell you the economy is different. If you speak to people in Europe, they'll tell you the economy is different. If you speak to people in South Africa, if you speak to people in India, people in China, they're all telling you the economy is different. In Africa, everybody is saying the same thing, the economy is different. When we say the economy is different, it simply means the liquidity, the cash flows that had previously been there are not what they used to be for entrepreneurs, even for people on salary. Because when you go to the shops to buy anything, you realize you're not getting what you used to get in the past. So it's not just your country. Let's get that out of the way, because there are people who are saying, maybe if I go to America, my life will get better. Maybe if I move to Canada, my life will get better. So I'm seeing a lot of my peers, people in their 50s and 60s, are looking for ways to go to America, to Europe, to go and find things or jobs that they can do abroad. They have had a career in Africa, and now they're saying, no, now I want to go and work abroad. So that is also happening. Yeah, that is happening. A lot of people are doing, thank you, coach. Thank you very much. Yeah, Yes, let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Thank you very much, coach. Thank you very much. Please share the live with your friends. Please share the live with your friends. Invite more people to the live. Please invite your friends. I think this is a value conversation. Please invite your friends. Let's have this conversation with your friends. I know you have friends and relatives who are either thinking of immigrating to different parts of the world. They're looking at it as an option that maybe I'll travel abroad to look for a job abroad. There is another group that is saying, I'm looking for another hustle. There's a group that's saying, I'm looking for a side hustle. There's a group that is saying, I'm looking for something to do. Please invite them into the live. And thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you, Wayne. So no matter where you are, whether you're in employment, in business, in retirement, or looking for something to do, we agree one source of income, no source of income is not enough. So what is it that we can do? Now, I've just shared with you, I closed that 20-year-old business. The question in your mind would be, why would I close a 20-year-old business? Why did I close a 20-year-old business? I saw some entrepreneurs here. There are people here who said they're in entrepreneurship, you're running a business. So I'm sure you're wondering, why would I close a 20-year-old business that was highly successful previously? Let me tell you why I closed that business. I closed that business because it was no longer serving me. I closed that business because it was no longer serving me. The business stopped making sense. The business stopped making sense. So I closed the business. That's the reason why I closed the business. It was no longer making sense. So I closed the business. It was no longer making sense. So I closed the business. So I'm at home looking for something to do. I find myself at home looking for something to do. And for the first time, for the very first time, for the first time in over 38 years, I didn't have anywhere to go to. So in looking for something to do, I came online and I would look for something to do. I would spend the day on my phone, just going through content. I would spend my day on my phone, going through content, looking for something to do. One morning, a time like this, I see a gentleman from South Africa. He has a whiteboard and a marker pen like this. He's teaching, doing exactly what I am doing this morning. He's teaching. I stop and I ask, what is he teaching on social media? I stop and I ask, what could he be teaching on social media? So I pause and I listen. He said 2 words. Please write them down. Please write it down. Remember, we said we are taking notes, we are learning, and we are learning so that not just for today, but to get to a better tomorrow. So the first thing he said was social media skills. Number 2, digital skills. Social media skills. Number 2, digital skills. Remember today's title. The title for today's message is social media is the new gold. When he said these 2 words, I paused to listen. How many of you did history when you went to school? Anybody who studied history anywhere when you went through school? Anybody who studied history when you went to school? Anybody who studied history when you went to school? I did history. I did history all the way. I did history all the way. I loved history. Anybody who studied history in school? Okay, so in studying history, there were some of the people that I remember. David Livingstone, Vasco da Gama. I don't know if you remember those people. David Livingstone, Vasco da Gama. They went out and discovered different continents. David Livingstone, Vasco da Gama, they went out and discovered different continents. And they went down in the books of history as having discovered unknown lands. Midu, thank you. I studied history in school. Thank you, Midu. Yes, thank you. So, and Vasco da Gama, David Livingstone went down in history as having discovered the undiscovered lands. Now, today, the undiscovered, the place that is now waiting for exploration is the social media space. So when I say social media is the new gold, that's what I'm going to expound on this morning. That's what I want to teach you this morning. Because the same way Vasco da Gama, the pioneers in the history books, the same way they went and they discovered new land. That is how I'm going to teach you this morning the real place called social media and how you can benefit by being on social media. I'm not tech smart and I'm not computer literate. So when I saw a gentleman right here on social media, I paid attention. I listened to what he was saying. I listened, but I was listening, but I was not hearing. I was listening, but I was not hearing. In fact, my mind was preoccupied. Number one, no matter what he said, I kept on saying, uh, this sounds like it's you need computer skills. This sounds like you need digital skills, which I don't have. Then he said, you don't need to be computer literate, you don't need to be tech smart, because you're going to be getting education for social media. So, what I'm talking to you about this morning is an American educational course. What I'm teaching you this morning is what I got access to, an American educational course or program that will teach you social media skills. Now, who needs social media skills? Number one, somebody who is already spending time online. Now, let me ask you a question. How much time do you spend online? Please type that in the comments. How much time do you spend online? Please type that in the comments. Thank you, Wayne 711. Thank you. Bless you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you. I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. On average, how much time do you spend online? On average, how much time do you spend online? Yeah. On average, how much time do you spend online? So for me, I would spend 4 to 5 hours online. I still do. I spend 4 to 5 hours online. In fact, the question on my mind was, how can I benefit from this time that I'm spending online? The question on my mind was, how can I benefit from this time that I'm spending online? And so I got it. And that's what I want to share with you. This is education for social media. You're getting social media skills. You're getting to understand how to maximize on social media, how to brand yourself on social media, and how to position yourself on social media. So, when we talk about education for social media, when we talk about digital education, education for social media, it's the Legacy Builders Program, an American educational course created to teach you social media skills. You know how you go to driving school to learn how to drive? This is what I tell people. When I went to school to learn, when I went to driving school, ordinarily, I think you need 10 or 15 lessons. I took an extra 10 lessons because I'm not too sharp. I'm not too quick to get it. So I added an extra 10 lessons. So what I always tell people is, if I can do what I am doing, and I'm not exceptionally smart, then anybody else can do this. That just to explain that. All right. So the same way you go to driving school and you learn how to drive a car is the same way this education has been created. You're going to be getting education to teach you what to do on social media. You're going to be getting education to teach you what to do on social media. Number one, I said somebody who's already spending time online. Number two, you have a business, but it is not doing as well as you would like it to do. You have a business and it is not doing as well as you would like it to do. Number three, you realize the economy is different. You can no longer live on one source of income. You need extra income. You need multiple streams of income, and you need passive income. So, those are the three things. So, let me get to it. Now, how many of you have ever watched Netflix? If you've ever watched Netflix, or if you have Netflix, please type letter N. If you have Netflix, if you've ever watched Netflix, please type letter N in the comments. Thank you, Midu. Thank you. Now, Netflix is a digital television entertainment program. I'm reading the Uber book. This is the story about the Uber founder. This is the Uber story. And the gentleman who founded Uber, this is his story. I'm reading the story of Uber. Netflix, Uber, Airbnb. Let me say it again. Netflix, Uber, Airbnb. These three are digital businesses. 15 years ago, there was no Netflix, there was no Uber, there was no Airbnb 15 years ago. It was not there. Yes, those were not there. These are new digital businesses. If you had been told about Uber when it started, and you are one of the first people to start on Uber, you know, if you can trace back and find the stories of the people who started Uber, the people who started Airbnb, they are completely ahead of the rest of the pack because they got the idea and they got onto it right at the beginning. So what I'm sharing with you this morning is similar to what Netflix does. I want you to visualize or imagine you're the owner of Netflix. I want you to visualize or imagine that you're the owner of Netflix. And when a customer comes to you and they say, I want to watch a horror movie, you sell. I want drama, you sell. I want to watch a series, you sell to them. Now, that's exactly how Netflix works. Imagine Netflix today has 300 million customers. Netflix today has 300 million customers. The same Netflix that is being watched in Canada is the one being watched in America, is the one being watched in South Africa, is the very same Netflix. It's the very same Netflix. Thank you, Yahudith. Thank you, beloved. Thank you very much. Thanks. Thank you. Good morning and thank you. Yes, thank you very much. Thanks. Yes. Thank you so much. Yes. Let's do the tap. Let's do the double tap on the screen. Please share the live with your friends. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Appreciate it. So can you imagine today Netflix has 300 million customers all over the world. The founder of Netflix put together Sylvester Stallone, Tyler Perry, and he delivered to people's homes movies without DVDs or CDs, movies without needing the big VHS video. That's what Netflix has done. Remember, in this life, it is the people who are solving people's problems that are moving ahead. There are two categories of people. There are people who see problems and find solutions, and there are people who see problems and let the problems be. So the people who actually move forward in life are the people who identify the problem and they go to find a solution for that problem. Always remember this. There is a problem right now in the world that is waiting for you to create a solution for it. So for me, when I came across this digital business as a digital marketer, I realized in marketing digital products, in marketing digital skills, education for social media, I'll be solving a problem. I'll be solving a problem for which category of people? Retirees and pensioners who realize their pension is not enough to live on. Retirees and pensioners who realize they have worked so hard for many years and they are looking for a business they can work from the convenience of their homes. Business owners and entrepreneurs who realize that traditional businesses they have been running are no longer working the way they used to work. Entrepreneurs who are closing business and they are looking for another way of generating income. Because I can tell you for certain, if you look around, you're now seeing that a lot of physical businesses are closing the doors. The business environment is different. It's not what it used to be. There's something different in the marketplace. And let me give you 4 words that I would like you to take a note of. Please write down the next 4 words. Number 1, the global economy. Number 2, the digital economy. Number 3, artificial intelligence. Number 4, social media. And today's title message is social media is the new gold. Social media is the new gold. That's the title for today's message. So let's get into this. So I market the Legacy Builders program. Which is an American educational program broken down into 4 different parts. You choose where to start on any of the 4 programs. It's 4 different courses. It's one program with 4 different levels, and you choose where to start. The program will teach you social media skills. The program will teach you digital skills. You learn attraction marketing. You're going to learn content creation. And that's what we're talking about. The social media. Social media is actually an industry, is actually a thriving economy. Remember, there are 5 billion people who come onto social media every day, and they are coming either looking for education, entertainment, or both education and entertainment. Now, the Legacy Builders program, an American educational course, will teach you step by step how to brand yourself, position yourself, and maximize your presence on social media. So it's not geometry, it's not geography. We are marketing digital products. I am marketing digital education that teaches you social media skills. This is digital products, where people are marketing physical products. You need to deliver the physical product to a customer. Now, for me, who's marketing a digital product, you can imagine anybody who's marketing a physical product, you need capital to restock. For me, who's marketing a digital product, it is borderless. It can travel across the internet. It's a borderless product that can travel across the internet. All right. So I market 4 done for you digital programs. Now, let's break it down. So what is the content of the program? Let's talk about the program. What is the content of the program? What is the program going to teach you? What's the benefit of the program? Number 1, the program is user-friendly. It's beginner-friendly. It's not complicated. You don't need a degree, a diploma. You don't even need any previous work experience to do what I'm doing. Number 2, you're going to get certified inside the program. Number 3, you can use and resell. The program. And number 4, you have mentors and coaches. Those are the 4 benefits of this program. It's beginner friendly. You're getting certified. You can use and resell the same program, and you have access to coaches and mentors. Let me just ask you right here on the live, how many of you currently have access to mentors? How many of you have mentors in your life, or coaches that you interact with on a daily basis? Anybody who has mentors or coaches that you interact with on a daily basis in your life? Anybody you have mentors or coaches that you interact with on a daily basis in your life? Anybody? You have mentors and coaches that you interact with on a daily basis? Anybody? Please type it in the comments if you have mentors and coaches. Yeah. So what's the place of a mentor? A mentor is somebody who already has the result you want. My mentor, Michelle, over the last 2 years, because she's the one who created this program, over the last 2 years, Michelle in the 2 years has taken a net income of $4 million. $4 million. I said, huh? I don't even want everything that Michelle has. A quarter of what she has, I would live like the Queen of England in my country, Kenya. Yes, that's just it. So when we talk about a mentor or a coach, these are the 4 key things inside the program. You have access to $1 million mentors. You can use and resell the same course. You're getting certified, and it is beginner friendly. Now that's the program. Let's go to the website, because you're going to need 3 things: a program, a website, a domain. You will need 3 things: the program, the website, and the domain. You will need 3 things together: program, website, and domain. I'm not tech smart. I'm not computer literate. I simply understood the basics of the business. So the website will accommodate the program. The website will sit on the domain. So you need 3 things. Now, in looking for a domain, the company will prepare the website for you. The website is already done for you. You're only inserting your picture and your profile. So in other words, it's an already done for you website, which comes with automations. What do the automations do? Americans are very smart about systems and automations. They really, really understand system and automations. What's the meaning of automations? It means your first task is to create content. Remember, we are talking about social media being the new gold, which means the first thing you want, the minute you hear social media, just know there is going to be content creation. And when we talk about content creation, it is not complicated. You're creating a 10-second video, a 30-second video, a 60-second video. My assignment every day is to do 3 videos and to come on live. That's what I do every day. 3 videos and I come on live. I come on live at 9 a.m. This is the 9 a.m. live, and at 5 p.m. in the evening. So I come on live twice, 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. And I'll create 3 pieces of content, 10-second video, a 30-second video, a 60-second video. That's what I do every day. Is it complicated? No. Do I have somebody showing me what to do every day? Yes. I have a mentor. Today, I already know my assignment is to create 3 videos, and I know the content of the videos because my mentor has already given me what to do. I have already been mentored in the direction for today's content. So you're not stumbling in the dark. You're not fumbling to find content. You are already directed on what kind of content to create. So that simplifies what it is that you're doing. That completely simplifies what you're doing. You're not having to struggle. What am I going to do? What is the content? You're taught what to do. You're actually told what kind of content to create. So it's not complicated, really. It's not complicated. Thank you, Fedi. Thank you, Fedi. Thank you. So it's not complicated, number 1. And then number 2, so number 1 is content creation, and I go live. So that's my answer. Once you create the content, the website takes over. You create content, the website takes over. And now the website will deal with your customers on your behalf. That's what we mean by an automated website. Not once, not twice, not 3 times. Several times I've woken up in the morning and I find a customer purchased while I was sleeping. What does that mean? The website is working 24/7 for you. Hey! Bless you. So the website is working 24/7 in the background. Thank you, Wayne. Bless you, bless you. The website is working 24/7 in the background on your behalf. So you have the content creation, then the website takes over. You have the content creation, then the website takes over. So your website is like your personal assistant. Your website is like your personal assistant. Your website is working on your behalf. So here you're not disturbing your relatives and friends. I didn't know attraction marketing. I did not know content creation, but I have learned all this inside the program. I have learned all this inside the program. So number 3 is the domain. Number 3 is the domain. The domain is your identity online. The domain is your identity online. So if you're writing down, remember we have said you need 3 things. Number 1, the program. Number 2, the website. Number 3, the domain. So you need the program plus website plus domain. Now, the world of digital products is a huge marketplace. The program, the website, and the domain. So those are the 3 things you're going to be needing. The program, the website, and the domain. The domain is your identity online. The domain is your identity on. It's how people are able to find you. It's how people are going to identify you. Now, when you look at the global marketplace, you go to Europe, you go to America, on all these social media platforms, you're finding people from America, people from Canada, people from Europe. They are doing the exact same thing that I am doing. They are marketing digital products. Why are people preferring to market digital products? And that was not a big thing 5 years ago. People now understand. People are looking for convenience. If you're looking for education, when you think about going to sit in a physical class, you say, not now. But when you hear, the education will come right where you are onto your device, then people will say, I think I prefer to go for the digital class. You're now hearing people having digital certification, digital education. People are preferring the convenience of studying from their device. That's what technology has done. What we are doing right here this morning is the benefit of technological advancement. This is all technology. This is technological advancement. It would not have been, this would not have happened a few years ago. Thank God for technology. Thank God for social media. Social media connects us to people in Canada, America, people in Europe, people in different countries. Social media puts you together and opens up the world for you with people you have never met. Social media is the door opener. Social media connects you with people in Canada, America, South Africa, Angola, London, France, Spain, Finland, Sweden, different parts of the world, Americas. And that's the power of running a digital home-based business. Digital marketing for me, when I think about the space of digital programs, I'm just amazed. In 2019, before COVID, that year 2019, the value of education, what people were buying all over the world, the total value of digital courses purchased all over the world was $950 million. As at last year, the value of digital products being purchased on a daily basis per day was $1 billion every day. So what used to take a whole year is now being done in a day. What does that tell you? We are marketing things that people want. People want the digital education. People want the digital information. So marketing digital products, if you ask me, is a beautiful space for anybody who wants to go to that marketplace. And that's why I choose this market. The projection is by 2030, it will be a $1 trillion industry. That means it's a growing space. It's a place for progress. So if you're the kind of person who is looking for a growing industry, I'll tell you to consider the digital space. I'll tell you to consider the digital space. All right. So let's go on. So the three things you need together, we have said, is the program, the website, and the domain. The program will sit on the website will sit on the domain. So those are the three things you're going to be needing. Let's get you started. It's a once-off purchase, no monthly fees. When I realized that you purchase the program once off, there are no monthly fees. Unlike traditional businesses, if you're running a restaurant, if you're running a transport business, you know there are running monthly costs. For me, in my digital business, my only running fee is my internet, my time, my smart device. Those are the only three things that I do every month. I purchased the program once. I got the master resale rights. That's how it works. You purchase the program once, you get the master resale rights. Master resale rights simply means you can now resell the program as if you are the owner of the program. That therefore ensures the integrity of the course is maintained. The same course that I am selling in Africa is the same course I'm selling to people in America, in Canada, in South Africa, because it is the very same course. You purchase it, you get master resale rights, and you can now resell the same course over and over again. Let me be honest, I'd never heard of this kind of business. I didn't know anything about digital programs. But now that I'm in the marketplace, I'm meeting so many people on the social media space. I'm meeting so many people doing the exact same thing that I am doing. So social media is a huge space for you to access not just customers, but also to interact with like-minded people doing the exact same thing that you're doing. So for me, I've discovered it's almost like I like saying social media kind of has become the mode of transport to the rest of the world. I so love that place. So I really, really appreciate social media for that part. It's the connector. Social media is the connector. So number one, it's a once-off purchase. You own the program. You can now resell the program at 100% profit. You can now resell the same program at 100% profit. Once-off purchase, You own the program. You can now resell the same program at 100% profit. How much? How much? $39 for the website, $45 for the domain. It depends on the taxes in your country and the name you choose. Number 3, the program is $100. Let's do the total. 100 plus 39 plus 45. You have the 3 things together, the program, the website, and the domain. So that's 100 plus 39 plus 45. Put the total, $184. $184. You own the program. You can now resell it online. You can now resell the program online. You can now resell the very same program online. How much? 180. The same program for $100. A customer comes, they pay you $100. Another customer, another $100. Another customer, another $100. So you can focus on reselling the same program to 10 customers. If you have 10 customers in a month, that's $1,000. Put aside 800, use the profit of 200 to upgrade. The first level was $100. The next level is 300, 600, 900. There are 4 different levels that you can start on. There are 4 different levels that you can start on. So the first program, we call it the Launchpad. Then we have the Blueprint. Then we have the Digital Mastery. And we have the Legacy Builder. These are the 4 courses that I market. The Launchpad, the Blueprint, the Digital Mastery, and the Legacy Builder. These are the 4 programs that I market. It's once off, no monthly fees. So if you purchase the Launchpad, that's the one you can resell. If you purchase the Blueprint, now you can resell 300, 100. If you purchase the 600, now you can resell 600, 300, 100. If you purchase the 900, now you can resell 900, 600, 300, 100. You're keeping 100% profit. You're keeping 100% profit. It's 100% profit coming to you. Yes, you're keeping the 100% profit is coming to you. I started on the Legacy Builder, which is the 900. I started in June of last year. And in my first month, I had customers. One of my customers the next month, which was July, was a university student. She started on the $100 one, the Launchpad, and she actually borrowed to start. And she's ICT smart. She understands social media. She told me she intends to do it because she was struggling with school fees. Her parents were struggling with her college fee and her hostel fee. So she decided to start on the Launchpad, which is the $100 one. On borrowed, she borrowed the funds. She borrowed the funds to start. She started on the Launchpad. She put in the work. She's ICT smart. She understands social media. She upgraded herself within 12 days to the Legacy Builder because she had 9 customers. Can it be done? Yes. It takes work. It takes believing in yourself. I got started in June of last year. When I look back, this is what I say. Thank God I got started. I'm grateful that I got started when I did because, one, I now see the future and what the future looks like. The future is definitely digital. The future is people are looking for what they can do online. People now understand that social media is not just a place to just browse through. People can now already see that social media is a place for financial. You can go set your dreams right here on social media if you understand the space. I'm grateful that I got started on a home-based business. Today, I purely work from home. Why do I show up on the live? I show up that perhaps somebody in the audience, that perhaps somebody right here today has been looking for something to do. I show up for you. I show up to tell you, yes, you can do this if you believe in yourself. I show up to tell you, I'm not computer literate, I'm not tech smart. How come I am doing this business? Why am I doing this business? I understand the future is moving online and I'm not going to get left behind. Just remember this, the same way Netflix has 300 million customers, you too can build a business that can travel across the world. Today I have customers in Canada, America, Sweden, Finland, Cameroon, Ghana, Nigeria, Angola, Kenya, Sudan, Somalia, South Africa. I'm not computer literate. I just understood that there is somebody like me somewhere who is looking for what I am saying. I show up for that person. I show up to inspire that person. I show up to encourage that person. Remember, this is my only account. Please be safe from the fake accounts. Please be safe from the fake accounts. Yes, they can be troublesome. The fake accounts will send you to crypto. I don't do crypto. The fake accounts will send you to Telegram. I don't do Telegram. They'll misspell my name and maybe put a double R, and they actually come into the live. They're actually inside the live, sending you DM, sending you messages to make you think it is me. I will never send you a DM first. No, please be safe from the fake accounts. If you want to interact with me, my details are right here. It's on my profile. The link is on my bio. It's all on my bio. Everything is on my bio. You'll find joycewawerudigital.com, joycewawerudigital.com. It is on my bio. Joyce Waweru Digital. Everything is on my profile. joycewawerudigital.com. It's on my profile. Please take your time. You can see what time I come on live. You're going to be able to see the channel. Everything is on right there. So the next time I'll be on the live is this evening at 5 p.m. I wish you a beautiful day. Unless there's any question for me. Unless there's any question for me, I need to make a dash. I need to leave now. So thank you for being on the live. Thank you for your participation. Truly grateful for the interaction. Really, really grateful. I look forward to see you this evening at 5 p.m. and tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So I do come on at 9 a.m. and at 5 p.m. 9 a.m. local Kenyan time and 5 p.m. local Kenyan time. So I look forward, unless there's any question. Is there any question? Something you've not understood? Any question? All right. I wish you a beautiful day. Good day. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being on the live. Thank you for the support. Good day. God bless you. And bye-bye. Hey, Midu. Thank you. You're welcome, Midu. And thank you for being on the live. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I'll see you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. and this evening at 5 p.m. Cheerio. Bye-bye. God bless.